Hey planty people, this is Shantae. Welcome to Just How I Planted, and I'm so glad to have you here today. You might know me on Facebook and Instagram as the owner and creator of the Grow Girl Planters. If you don't know me on my social networks, get to know your girl and go ahead and follow me. Anyway, so today I just wanted to go over, I sell the Grow Girl Planters and they're very popular, and even people who do not have plants are buying them. And occasionally I do get messages in my inbox about what are good plants for beginning plant parents. So we're going to go houseplant shopping, and I'm just going to go over like what type of plants that you might want to bring home with you if you are new to the plant world. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments that you subscribe so I can greet all my new followers. And without any further ado, let's get into this video.
All right, so we are over in the Pothos section. We have Marble Queen. Are these Marble Queen? No, these are, yes, Marble Queen Pothos. So you can see the variegation is whiter and brighter than your standard golden pothos. And so any of your pothos are going to be great beginner friendly plants. They tolerate low light well. Anything with a bright variegation like this, you're going to be mindful not to give it too much light because too much light will burn the leaves. So they actually prefer lower light. Over here we have the golden pothos, which you'll see everywhere in all your big box stores. And they are great for beginning houseplant parents. They enjoy lower light as well. And then we have over here the Pearls and Jade Pothos. And I'm sorry I'm not giving you guys the prices because you can find them cheaper other places, honestly. But they're asking $24.99 for this Pearls and Jade Pothos. This is a slower growing plant because of the variegation. So if you want a fast growing, easy care house plant, you're going to want to go for the golden pothos or any of your philodendrons like the heartleaf philodendron. This philodendron is great for first time plant parents, beginning plant parents. They're asking $39.99 for this 8-inch pot. I just picked up a similar size for $16 at my local big box store. So keep that in mind when you're shopping around. And they also have a neon pothos. Everything in this corner is going to be easy care, beginner friendly plants. You would just water them when they're dry. They're not picky about humidity. And they range from low light to bright indirect light. Over here we have a beautiful Scindapsus, and they want $70. This is a Scindapsus Pixis Exotica, and they want $70. I found a similar size pot for $20 at Home Depot last year, so once again be mindful. This is a fast growing, at least fast growing in my opinion, plant. I currently have mine outside in the backyard. I've propagated a couple of times, and this is very easy care plant. Over here we have the Philodendron Micans. These are very easy plants, and I love the velvety texture. They're asking $18 for these, and they propagate easily and they grow pretty quickly as well. And I have mine in low light. It's in my south facing window, but it's pulled all the way back. And yes, you just water it when it's dry, and it's not too picky. While we're talking about philodendrons are such easy plants, and they're so beautiful. And so you're not having to pick between finding something super beautiful, but also high maintenance. So they're asking $70 for this Philodendron Silver Sword. This is a really popular plant right now. Also, this Philodendron Birkin, which you can find in most Lowe's and Home Depots right now. They are asking $32 for it here, but you can find it for $20 in Home Depot currently. They also have this Philodendron burrow marks. This is very fast growing plant. I have propagated mine several times. You would just locate a node. So this would be like a node here, or cut right underneath the stem, and pop it in some water. In a couple weeks you will find some roots. They're asking $45 for this very full pot. Down here they have Philodendron Prince of Orange. They want $30, or is it $25? It's 2 in 1 pot. Very beautiful plant. Philodendrons, they prefer higher humidity, but they're more forgiving if you do not happen to give it to them. With this plant, you're also going to just water it when it's completely dry. So they have this Philodendron Red Congo. They want $25 for this as well. Philodendrons, you just cannot go wrong with a good philodendron. Of course, your ZZ plants are going to be beginner friendly. ZZ plants, snake plants, they're all known as like unkillable plants. They are not picky about humidity. They tolerate all sorts of light, but of course, most plants will benefit from bright and direct light. They're asking $35 for this pot, but you can of course find this cheaper in a big box store. And they have the regular green form, and then they have the ZZ Raven, which the leaves come in green, but it turns black as the leaves mature. So you cannot go wrong with a good old Dracaena. They have so many different types, I believe over 70 different types of Dracaena. They tolerate low light just well. They're not picky about humidity. You water when completely dry. This is the Dracaena Marley, and they're asking $84.99 for it. I like the lemon lime variegation on the leaves. They have this, what is this one? This one is called Dracaena Limelight. They're asking $24.99 for this one. I had this one, the Green Jewel, Dracaena Green Jewel. They're asking $24.99. Do I still have this plant? I think I might have killed mine because I didn't really want the plant, and so I didn't take care of it like I was supposed to. They have the Hawaiian, Dracaena Hawaiian. I think I have this one at home. Gold Star. They're asking $24.99. But these are all good plants. So if you don't have super bright light in your house, a Dracaena is what you want to get. They are awesome plants, very forgiving, and there's just so many different styles to choose from. I do have this one. I got this I think for like $7 at Home Depot. It's $24.99, Dracaena White Bird, and I just love the variegation on that. And this one, Dracaena Ulysses, it looks similar. So now I don't know which one I have. It looks very similar to that one. Maybe this one is slightly darker on the leaves, but this is definitely going to be a great beginner plant for you. Okay, Bird of Paradise is an awesome beginner plant. It is very exotic looking. As long as you give it bright and direct light, you can't go wrong. I have 3 of them, and they're like no fuss. They don't give me any drama. They do prefer to stay moist, so if you're heavy-handed with the watering can, this is a good plant for you to choose. Monstera deliciosa is another great beginner plant. It is a quick grower. You can propagate it and make more and more and more of them. They are asking for, okay, let's see. They're asking for $50 for this plant. Of course, you can find it cheaper, and it has some heavily fenestrated leaves. Well, not heavily, but some fenestrated leaves getting ready to emerge. They have a baby one over here they want $25 for. It has no fenestrations. The fenestrations come with age. The holes in the leaves, those are fenestrations. And as the plant matures, you'll be able to get that iconic Monstera leaf look. Now listen, don't you ever get you one of these, okay, if you're a beginner plant. Look at it. Even the nursery can't keep up with it. This is a Alocasia poly or Alocasia amazonica. They are notorious for spider mites, which is a plant pest that you do not want in your home. They are very finicky, very picky. They like high humidity. So this is not a good beginner-friendly plant. Stick to everything else that we went over today. Over here we have some Hoyas. Hoyas are excellent plants for beginners, especially if you have the right light. They prefer bright and direct light, so pop them in front of a southern facing window or a west facing window. They do prefer higher humidity, so if you don't have those things, then steer clear. But aside from that, they have thicker leaves, and so leaves that are thicker, they seem to be more durable, so you don't have as many issues with the plant. So succulents and such things like that. They have this Crimson Princess. They want $40 for it. This one on the trellis they want $150 for. They have this little Carnosa for $16. Oh, what is this? A Kintiana for $30. It looks like a Wayeti to me. But yes, all of these are great beginner-friendly plants. They like to be completely dried out. Do not overwater your Hoyas. Wait until the soil is all the way dry. You see they're using a chunky soil mix, which helps it to drain out and provides aeration. I just have all of mine in leca, so I don't overwater them. They're asking $130. Yeah, so the more rare the Hoya, the more pricey it's going to be. So stick to your standard Hoyas. Let's see what else they have here. They have a Hoya Bootii, and they want $65 for that. Hoya, yeah, that's the same. Hoya Polynura, $130. This looks like a mermaid's fin. Hoya Septangenesis, $70. I say as a beginner, don't spend a whole bunch of money on your plants. Buy cheap, make sure you can take care of it, and then from there, go ahead and invest more. Syngoniums, great for beginners. They are very fast growing. They tolerate all sorts of light conditions. They're asking $40 for this big pot. They have different types. Let me see which one this is. It doesn't say what kind this is. I believe this one though, the pink one, is the Berry Illusion. And I think this is like the white butterfly. Tiny little pot. It doesn't say. They want $6 for that tiny beginner, the tiny starter pot. But yes, great option for beginners. Spider plants, another great beginning plant. They shoot off little offsets, and then you see they have roots. You can just pop it in its own little pot and grow a whole new plant from it. They are not very picky about the light. Bright and direct light works just fine for these guys. Okay, cacti. Some people say these are not beginner friendly plants. Some people have issues with cactuses. As long as you have bright light and you don't overwater them, like literally water once every couple weeks. Summertime you can water weekly if you have it in a south facing window. If you have it outside, pick the pot up, see how it feels. Does it feel light? If it feels light, it's time to water. If it's heavy, do not water it yet. You can also get a moisture meter so you can determine how wet the soil is. If it says wet, do not water it, because overwatering is going to be the biggest demise for your cacti and succulents. Same goes for your string of things. They are considered succulents. Make sure you're letting everything dry out. Right here they have a Euphorbia aeruginosa. They want $40 for it. It's very cool. These Euphorbias in the back, $34.99. Let's see, bunny tail, bunny ear is $29.99. The variegated opuntias, $50. It has some other, I have this cool cactus, and it is, oh, a euphorbia, $70. They have this zigzag one. Let's see what they want for it. Oop, myself. And I don't see a price on that one. Of course, snake plants are notorious for being unkillable, plants of steel. They have this one, Sayuri. They want $64.99. I looked up and found this at, where was it? I think Lowe's, and I paid like 20 bucks for it. And similar size pot, and I love the variegation. This is just an awesome, it's kind of like faded looking, but yeah, so snake plants, they're going to be great. Ooh, look at this one. I love the yellowing on this one. What is this called? This is a Sansevieria Lauren. And this is more yellow. It's similar, it looks similar to the Laurenti, but the Laurenti only has the yellow on the outside, whereas this one has more yellow all throughout. So there are many different snake plant species to choose from. Let's see, let me see. This one is the Black Moon. They want $29.99. This one you can see commonly in the stores, and I still don't know what it's called though. It is a Sansevieria Zelentica. They have this Francisii and the Cylindrica. The night owl, I don't have this one. It's very cute, $24.99 for this night owl. Yeah, so many different ones to choose from. Home Depot to get some paint, and I just want to go over some of the plants that we already saw, but just show you how much more affordable that they can be in your big box stores. So they have this Philodendron Monstera Deliciosa, and they want $40 for this. I don't remember the price from the nursery we just came from, but I guarantee you it was not $40 for this large pot. Let's see. We have some snake plants in here, 1998, which these tolerate low light, but I have mine straight outside in the sun and they do just fine. But if you do not have light, a lot of light options, then a snake plant is going to be a good option for you. They do have really thick leaves, and they shoot offshoots, so they grow quickly. You can propagate them, you can pot them all over your house. They like well draining soil, and you just water when it's completely dry. They want, yes, $19.98 for this. So this is definitely a great beginner friendly plant, and you can find it fairly affordably. I don't have any experience with Aglaonemas, but I have been told that these are good beginner friendly plants. They are easy plants and they tolerate all sorts of light. They have this one here, for $16.98. It's classified as a, this is Dieffenbachia. It looks like an Aglaonema to me, but both Aglaonemas and Dieffenbachias are good beginner friendly plants. Ponytail palm is a super beginner friendly plant. It is perfect for new plant parents. I water mine literally like once a month. It holds a lot of its moisture in the base right there. So the only way you're really going to kill this is if you give it too much water. They like bright indirect light, and yep, not much fuss. It doesn't require a lot of humidity or anything. And let's see, what do they want for this? I don't see. $19.98. I feel like that's pricey for that size. I feel like you can find a much bigger one for that price, but they're probably saying because it's in a fancier planter, which it looks like a basic planter to me, but you can definitely find a much bigger one for about between $20 and $30. This is not a beginner-friendly plant, okay? This is a calathea. You see anything that even looks like a calathea, steer clear, okay? They are not good for beginners. That, nor fiddle leaf figs. Actually, my fiddle leaf fig I've had. It was one of my first plants, and it's still living and thriving, but so many people have so many issues with it. I would say steer clear. They do like high humidity and bright indirect sunlight. They like for their soil to dry out in between waterings. But yeah, if you don't have bright light and high humidity, avoid both calatheas and fiddle leaf figs. Just want to show you this other calathea they have over here. Don't be fooled by how pretty it is, okay? Look, they get browning on the edges. You don't need any of that, so steer clear.
All right, that does it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy planting.